The race for Albuquerque mayor in its final days. On Tuesday, voters will return to the ballot box for the highly anticipated runoff. Attack ads ramping up.
He wants to arrest the homeless.
They will be arrested. It's not hard.
Who's he kidding?
Crime is going down in every category.
Good evening. I'm Shelley Rubando.
And I'm Darlene Melendez. KOAT's Aaliyah Chavez has been tracking every development in this, including a brand new ad from Darren White.
Yeah, the latest numbers tonight, 57,000 voters who have submitted their ballots early. That's around a third of the voters who voted in last month's general election.
We can't keep electing the same people and expect a different result.
The stage is set. Tim Keller and Darren White debating multiple times. Election day.
It's here. They're still cutting ads.
Who's he kidding?
Crime is going down in every category for the first time in 10 years.
The former Bernalillo County Sheriff out with a brand new TV ad 5 days before the runoff.
Final ads for both of the candidates are similar, and they're both using their opponent's language against them.
White's campaign using statements made by Keller.
Violent crime is down 8%.
Enough.
If you think everything is great with crime and homelessness, then vote for Tim Keller.
The persuasion ads, I think, at this point are over. Now they're coming up with their final message to remind their supporters, or perhaps people on the fence, to get out there and vote.
Keller, a publicly financed candidate with almost $19,000 on hand, according to the latest filings. White with nearly $22,000.
We're seeing more ads than normal, and they are a bit more contentious, partially because there's more money available.
This ad, Sandaroff says, focuses on crime and homelessness, what he says is at the center of voters' frustrations in Albuquerque.
This is what we call a get out the vote ad, to remind people who feel like Darren White does, to get out and vote.
In Albuquerque's last mayoral election, Tim Keller beat both of his opponents, and there wasn't a need for a runoff election, which meant way fewer attack ads on TV. Reporting, I'm Aaliyah Chavez, KOAT Action 7 News.
Yeah, thank you. There will be 50 locations across Albuquerque on Election Day, 14 less than the general election last month. The only high schools open for the runoff will be Manzano, Sandia, and Rio Grande.
An attack ad hitting Darren White, also hitting the airwaves. The ad, paid for by Mayor Tim Keller's campaign, is targeting White's stance on cracking down on homeless. And at the very end of the ad, Keller showing his name and identifying as a Democrat. Our political analyst says it's not common for candidates to advertise their party affiliation in city elections. He says Keller's trying to make the race about Republicans and Democrats. Keller goes as far as trying to connect White to President Trump, even though as a radio talk show host, White, who is a Republican, was highly critical of the president.
He said he'd let Donald Trump bring ICE into Albuquerque.
So what Tim Keller's trying to do is motivate those liberal or progressive voters.
Our political analyst says the ad is meant to get support from young progressive voters who voted for Alex Ubaez in November. Ubaez picking up 19% of the vote. And early voting is currently underway in Albuquerque. Other races on the ballot, City Council Districts 1 and 3. For early voting locations, head to our voter guide on KOAT.com.